Hello, and welcome to my channel, Dare to Nerd, where today I am finally reacting to Season 6 of The Dragon Prince! So I'm finally back from traveling, and I did try to record while traveling. It was just not going to work out. Most places I stayed had really bad Wi-Fi connection. I never had a room to myself. The lighting was bad. The sound was bad. So yeah, it just wasn't going to work out. And then the night I got back, I started getting a headache. And the next day, I was extremely sick. And I tested positive for COVID. So I am still sick. This is just the first day I haven't had a major headache. And I can't put this off any longer. It's been over a month. So I am super excited and hyped for this season, but forgive me if my energy is a little bit low or, I'm coughing and, doing the sicky things because I am definitely still ill. Now, I am going to save most of my predictions, thoughts, ideas for the reaction itself, kind of as they come up, as they become relevant. But I will say I did catch that post on the Dragon Prince's X account that said the war against the Cosmic Order begins. And that really caught my attention because A, the Cosmic Order, that's the first time we've gotten really an official name for these entities that exist in the stars. B, they chose the word war, which is interesting because that insinuates a much bigger and longer conflict. Not just a battle, but a war. So that makes me think that the rest of Zadia may get pulled into this, tiff between Erebos and these Cosmic Order. But I've done enough yapping, so without further ado, let us begin! Episode 1 in Season 6 of The Dragon Prince. Startouched. Oh, new intro? Oh, no. Okay, this is the clip that we got. Okay. He does sound like a sad Santa Claus. That was cool, though, that he was revealed in the tears. God, the colors and the way he's glowing is just, it's really gorgeous. Gorgeous animation. Hello. How you doing? You just beamed down here, Captain Kirk? And they're floating on the water. Okay. The chosen one.
We are, all of us, Stardust. Held together by love. For an instant.
Wow, they're beautiful, and I love that line. So, I'm very curious to learn more about this character, the Merciful One. We don't know much about them. There is a giant carving of them into the side of the mountain at the entrance to the lake, same with Erebos. So, historically, they seem very important. But they don't even seem as well documented as Erebos. Like Erebos, all of his documentation was kind of stripped away when he was imprisoned, Anytime someone tried to look him up, the words would get blurred. But they could still kind of glimpse his name, you know what I mean? Versus the Merciful One, we haven't heard jack diddly about this one. So what happened to them? Did they beam back up to the stars? Is that a thing that they can do? Can they just come down and visit? Or are they dead? Are they still around somewhere? I want to know more about this character. But secondly, the way she said, we are all stardust, connected by love for an instant, makes it sound like someone died. Because the way I had interpreted it when I first saw that scene, that clip, was that he was crying because he had been stripped of all of his powers and cast down, but maybe not. Maybe there's something else. That would be an odd thing to say to someone to try and comfort them if they had just been banished, right? That's something you say to someone if they've lost someone. Alright, who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? It's Viren. Okay. So are we gonna see Viren alive in this episode? notice anything different. Oh, crap. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe I'm incorrect. Maybe he's dead. Okay. He just crumbled into ash and chunks. Okay. It's day. It's morning. Is you alive, sir? Terry? Is he not worried about Viren? He's just humming.
We just can't find him. We don't know if he's okay, but thanks for cheering me up.
Oh, well, you were humming to yourself. You seemed pretty cheerful. Oh, is the bird gonna show him where he is? Oh. Oh, he's alive! He exists! He lives! Why? How? Alright, so how? Oh, he's hugging! Oh. Oh, wow. Terry, you're strong. So, did Erebos lie? That, or he somehow... Because he could communicate with Claudia, too, right? He could have told Claudia about the ritual.
I am alive!
You are alive!
I am free!
So free!
Fucking Terry.
Claudia!
Terry's
I
a
am
sweetie.
alive!
Oh,
And I
God.
have never felt more free!
Oh, what was that? There was a... Oh, no. Oh, no. No, she did it. Oh, it's everywhere, isn't it? Look at Terry. He's horrified.
Erebos
Oh,
didn't
my
lie.
God. It's all over her. No! She's covered in it, isn't she? Oh, you look awful. Oh, she is really covered in it. Oh my God, what, did you rip it apart with your bare hands? Oh,
Cast the spell.
Oh my God, it's all over the set. She ripped off its wings? Oh, that's brutal. Yeah, she had to draw a big symbol in the sand.
You do anything for family, however dangerous, however vile.
No. You do anything for your children, never the other way around.
What is this? The consequences of your actions? Shoes?
It's love.
It's too much to ask.
Is it?
It hurts to see you like this.
Ooh. She looks angry when he said it hurts to see her like this. She's saying it's love, almost like she's trying to convince herself. Yes, she does love her father, but what's driving her more than anything is that trauma-based fear of abandonment, of losing another family member. That's what's making her do this, even more than love, necessarily. So it's interesting the way she stuttered on that word. I think she's trying to convince herself that, you know, she's the same person she always was. You know, she hasn't changed. She's doing all this for good reasons. But I think maybe she herself is starting to not believe it. Maybe. A little bit. Oh, yeah, he hadn't even noticed that she's missing a leg yet. Staff, what you gonna do? Pulling away from it.
No.
Yeah! And oh no, that's what he said.
I have led you by the hand, and I have led you by my example.
He acknowledges it. That's good.
If I walk the path of freedom, you will find your path someday too.
What do you mean, path of freedom?
The path away from dark magic, because dark magic controls you.
You can't! I saved you! You owe me your life!
Ooh.
You have to stay!
Oh, this is her worst fear. Wow. That was like a giant evil eye. Great voice acting. Even after everything she's done for him, everything she's sacrificed, including her leg, he is still leaving. So I have mixed feelings about that decision. Yes, I do think him going back to Katalis and taking responsibility for the fucking war crimes he committed is the right thing to do, and I do think that leading Claudia by example is the right idea. I don't think he's going about it the right way. She is beaten up and bloody. She is missing a leg. She still has the scars of dark magic on her from committing this horrible, like, probably really traumatic ritual. I would not have left her right then. Right at her most vulnerable point, when she needs him the most, that's when he's leaving her. Like, Viren, it does kind of make sense for his character. He has always been very mission driven, you know what I mean? And right now his mission is accountability, I should say. You know, trying to cleanse his soul. That's the focus right now, but I don't think it's still not necessarily what's best for his daughter. At the same time, he might be just trying to get away from her because he's trying to stay away from dark magic. It does seem like a drug. It seems like dark magic is addictive. It has an addictive element. Like, you could see him looking at that staff and it almost like trying to pull him in, and he had to resist it. So it is possible that he's having to kind of separate himself from that temptation, you know, kind of like someone trying to quit cigarettes or other drugs. You know, you can't really be around people that smoke or do drugs because it makes you want it so much worse. That's a possibility too, but that's also something that he could have explained better for the sake of Claudia.
Is blindfolding me really necessary?
This is a super secret High Council meeting, and even the location needs to be secret.
Super secret, huh? It'll be in his bedroom or something.
Requesting admission for Lord Bread Sandwich and Lady Bossyface.
Damn, joke almost killed me. The joke wasn't even that good. That was so much funnier than it had any right to be. Lady Bossyface.
This isn't a secret location. This is the High Mage's...
This is the High Mage's room.
Wait, did Bates somehow have... baby Bates?
No.
He got so offended.
And hat.
She's like, oh my god, what have I missed?
We should inform the Pentarchy and assemble a multi-kingdom force of elite guards to keep it safe.
No!
My gut tells me it might be safer if we don't tell the other kingdoms.
Yes. What's going on, Callum? And I'm definitely with the chef. Like, the less people that know, the safer it's gonna be. Like, don't tell the other kingdoms. You out of your mind? But what's going on with Callum? He looks like he's being drawn into it. Callum was under Erebos' control for a brief time, so I'm still wondering if that connection is still there, if he can still control Callum, or see through his eyes. He could easily be looking through his eyes here.
What do you think, Callum? Protect it or hide it?
Secret, keep it safe.
We've got to destroy it.
But how can we destroy it?
I don't know. Smash it? Throw it off a cliff? Get a giant super sharp axe and ka-chop?
Okay, Gimli. Listen, I don't think that works so well in Rivendell.
How about this? We form a Fellowship of the Pearl. Take a long journey across the world together and throw it into a volcano.
I love it. I was already picking up on the Lord of the Rings references, then they just flat out say it.
But how do we know that destroying the peril will kill Erebos and not just let him out?
I was wondering about that too. I don't think that the dragons and the mages that created the prison would have made it that easy to release him, but that is a risk, you know? I definitely wouldn't test it. Oh, Zim. He misses his mama. Oh. There's a... yeah. Hey, sussy monkey. So in the promotional posters of Erebos with all the different arcanums, we saw the key and a book and a light coming out of the book, pretty much in the shape of a square of the key. So, you know, I'm sure plenty of people have already said this online, but there might be a book that teaches you the spells of different arcanums, and depending on what face of the key you put inside, it will change what the spells are, what the arcanum is in the book.
I say, you and me take a journey up to the Star Scraper.
Okay, yeah, we knew this was gonna happen.
There's something there for you too. The Quasar Diamonds. There's only 3 in the whole world, and the Celestial Elves have them.
And they're in a circlet.
I want to help my parents, but I won't let it bias me. The safest thing is for the peril to stay here. And that's what King Ezrin decided.
That's true. That's what your king decided. Nightmares? Oh. Oh shit. Oh shit, is it happening already? Oh, poor baby. Oh, look at him. He's trying. It's like, stop. He's trying so hard. It's like, no, don't do it. Gotta get help, little guy. Oh shit, what happened? Oh, crap.
I'm inside the Pearl.
Oh boy, yeah. Okay, okay.
Oh no. Rayla, please wake up.
What's that? Who knows? I'm taking you down.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. With pillows.
Don't sneak up on me like that. You're lucky I didn't
She's
use these incredibly dangerous weapons on you.
It would have been a comfy and cozy death.
indeed. Oh, like, hey, friend. So Erebos can manipulate Callum in his sleep to a certain extent. He can actually get him to get up and walk to the pearl and pick it up and stuff. But I also think that that was a scare tactic. He knows Callum is afraid of being manipulated by Erebos, being controlled by him. He knows that, and he just showed him one of the most terrifying things. So Callum, who's already afraid and is already pushing to find a way to destroy the pearl or kill Erebos, that's gonna make Callum push for it even more. So I'm wondering if this is all part of Erebos' plan, is to get Callum to go to the Star Scraper. This is a way that Erebos is going to manipulate Callum to get him to do what he wants, really, is through this fear.
Callum, you're exhausted. You had a nightmare, that's all.
No, honey. You're not hearing him. You're not believing him.
I have an idea.
So, what's your idea?
Just runs out the door.
Oh,
No
I know.
explanation.
He took our blankie.
Oh.
Ah, Prince Callum. What brings you here? Business or jelly?
Both. Always jelly.
I need you to make something for me. Something innovative.
Boy.
Oh, I promise it will be scrumptious as well.
It's gonna help us stop Erebos.
Okay, I'm intrigued. And I love that they're making the bakers important to the plot of the story.
Oh, poor little guy misses his mom. Sometimes I wonder where my mom is, too.
Get the bitch done right? You can pick up a pen and paper, man.
What's going on? Don't take a step closer to Callum with that pearl.
Oh.
Well, the inside is my famous brown sludge, melted and molded. And the outside, is candy coating.
How are you getting it to glow? That's what I want to know. How is it glowing?
We're gonna swap the decoy with the real pearl. The decoy stays here
I
in
don't
case
need
anyone is
it.
after it. All they'll get is a face full of candy.
Ooh, well, that's not such a terrible fate.
Do you want me to go down there and do the swap? I mean, so you don't have to go near the real pearl again.
I'll be fine. I have my blankie.
I have my blankie, my comfort blankie. I mean, I would have gone with him anyway, but you know.
Callum and
Hey,
Rayla,
Pyra,
we have a
good to
long,
see
cold
ya.
journey ahead to reach the Star Scraper.
Yeah, hot brown morning potion, anyone? Oh, what was that look? Is he just worried about them, or it's worrying times? Aw. Oh, just don't fall off. Ah!
Oh! I didn't see you
Yep,
there.
that's a rough thing to wake up to.
My mom left me.
Oh boy.
My brother left me.
Oh, she cuckoo.
And now
Yep, she's losing it.
Dad is gone.
Your brother also didn't leave you. He left Viren.
But you're never going to leave me.
Oh,
What?
okay.
Because I'm leaving you first.
Oh, we're doing that route? We're doing that? That's the route we're going? That's the logic? They can't leave me if I leave them first? I wasn't expecting that. Yeah, that scene wasn't part of the trailer. I didn't think she would actually hurt Terry, but I was expecting her to do something like cast some binding spell that would make it impossible for him to leave her. That I was expecting. I wasn't expecting this.
Claudia, I love you. I will never leave you. Claudia!
Well, yeah, Viren loved her, and her mom and brother loved her and took off.
I will be here. I will be here for you.
Oh. Oh, buddy. Poor Terry. The bossy face pout. Yeah, I really want to know more about that character at some point. Okay, and that was episode 1. So, yeah, I really wasn't expecting Claudia to choose to leave Terry. I was expecting her dark choices to cross a line with him at some point. There's definitely been a few times where she's done stuff that he was not okay with, and he has spoken out, telling her to stop. I think on Terry's end, he thinks that he can help her, maybe pull her back from the worst of it, be her anchor, and he has kind of acted as an anchor to an extent. But I do think if they had kept up this relationship with this pattern, what I was expecting was that there would come a time where she would go too far and he would realize that she is willingly diving headfirst into this real dark evil shit that he can't follow or help her out of, really, if she, you can only help those who want to be helped, and she doesn't want to be helped. I was fully expecting that he would have to leave her at some point. I wasn't expecting the 180 turnaround coming out of left field from her, though. That was interesting. We know that his people didn't really accept him for, his gender and who he is. So it's possible that he became real attached to Claudia and Viren also because they accepted him. He maybe hasn't had a lot of experience with that. So I'm hoping he doesn't just stay on the beach. I'm hoping this isn't the last we see of Terry. Please protect the cinnamon bun. Now, as far as Callum goes, I do believe that Erebos wants him to go to the Celestial Elves for some reason. And I don't think that Erebos has the power to actually switch places or make Callum do any kind of ritual that might release Erebos, unwillingly. I think he needs a willing person to let him out. So I'm not going to say much else because every time I say more than a few words at a time, I start coughing up a bunch. I'm probably going to cut that out a lot in this video, but I've been coughing pretty much nonstop this whole reaction. So I'm going to go. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Please leave a like and a comment down below. It really helps me out, and I love to hear your thoughts. And I will see you in the next video. Okay, bye!